Today on Grindavik. With the club's Europa Conference League tie delicately poised ahead of their trip to Portugal, manager Aussie Villain is holding a team meeting to discuss the tactical approach.
You did really well in that first leg. It took a good free kick to break you down, and I know that we can go out there and win this second leg. Now, Maya, you are the club captain. Would you like to do the honours? Okay. You ready? All right, mate, you win. What are the tactics?
Synker samman till segerskroppen, Maltan Grindavik. Och jag vet vart nu ger idag.
Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik on The Impossible Dream, Season 3, Episode 7 today, and it is the biggest episode to date without a doubt. We are hosting Reykjavik, Vikingur Reykjavik, into the league. Now, if you see the league table up here, they have a 5-point gap over us, but also 2 games in hand. So if we can avoid defeat, I mean, if we can win, it'd be absolutely superb. But if we can avoid defeat today, I'm okay with that, because this is right dead smack in the middle of our 2 Portuguese games against Vizela. So, who was, of course, the second game. But if we can get a result here, any sort of result, that'll be magnificent. If we can go to Portugal and get a result, it'll be damn near miraculous, to be honest. But, yeah, there we go. We've got this game coming up first. Nothing else to catch you up on off the field. So we'll get to business here. We are expecting a 4-4-2 out of them. Now, that in mind, with the need to rotate the squad, we are going to go with the extra centre-back at the back. So Bjornsson in goal. It's Adel Steinsen, Heijelstad and Antonsen as the back 3. Lenoki and Haf Paulsen will provide the width. It's Hammer Pordarsen, who is one of the kids that are highly rated kids. Not really developing, but he's coming through, so we're going to give him a game with Helgason as well. Remember him. It's going to be Karasson and Jonsson going up top. The one thing I did want to do, though, is Pordarsen is a little bit more comfortable playing deeper, and one thing he is not is a deep line playmaker. So let's just stick him in there as an anchor man, perhaps. And yeah, there's not a lot of footballing ability in this side. That said, guys, go out there and win. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Now, of course, club captain Maya is suspended for this one after getting sent off in the last league game, stupidly. What do we say to this? Media giving a lot of praise, going to put it on display. I can get on board with that. We want to try and approach this as though we might have a chance of winning it. And yeah, recent form doesn't make for great reading, does it? Unfortunately, like I've said before, we just don't quite have the squad depth right now to be able to compete properly on both fronts, which is fine. You know, we are where we are, as a club. It's our first season both promoted into this league and also in Europe, so you wouldn't usually have this situation. So the fact we're even in a title race is quite special, really. But yeah, well, we'll wait and see, won't we? Don't forget, we are looking for Viewers Player of the Year nominations. Thank everybody who has nominated already. It can be your favourite or whoever you think has been our best player this year. And that is a red card in the 7th minute, which is going to help us no end here. Ingarson, thank you very much, mate. We will encourage them. And, well, this now might work. Well, it will work into our favour a little bit more, won't it? Let us... That's fine, I think, actually. We'll just keep playing like that. Yeah, so you can nominate more than one player. When it comes to voting, obviously, it'll be one man, or one person, one vote, I should say. But for nominations, have at it. Just be a little bit sensible. Don't nominate every player, please. And, well, I thought maybe we're going to get onto that. Now, they are a man short as Hammer gets back and makes a decent tackle. They are a man short in midfield. Oh, good save by Bjornsson. Yeah, man short in midfield now. So if we can move them around a little bit. We are playing with the Mazellas, which should stretch them a little bit as well. Can Jonsson get to that? Not quite. And it's a little bit telling that despite being a man down, that they are very much on top right now. What this should enable us to do, though, is... as we've got a corner to defend here, and it's away by Halstad, I think it was. Karasson, oh, it's okay. What we might do, actually, is exploit the flanks rather than look for the overlaps and maybe raise up our tempo a bit as well. What was I saying? Can't remember, so it kind of been important. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of see how this game plays out now. We've been... It's a massive bonus being basically against 10 men for the entire game. There's a good ball through, though, unfortunately, and it's off the crossbar as it comes to our saviour there. Our rescue, that's the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ, speak. Honestly, I mean, you'd think I was just learning English, wouldn't you? Not that it's the only language I speak. Never mind the native one. Poor Dartson and Antonsen. Now, of course, we're playing with wide centre-backs here. Now, Antonsen is maybe not the ideal candidate to play that way, but we need to rest Magoma. Flo is not registered in the league squad, so it's just that's just where we are, really. As a runner through there, we didn't pick up, and I wonder if that's Ida's relative playing up front. Helgi, if anybody knows. Because I know Ida Gudjonsson did have a son, didn't he? Because he played... I don't know why I hit praise there. We've got a corner here. Maybe it was a preemptive praise. How Paulson's got an injury as well. Ball in. It's headed away. Adel Steinson is there for Hammer. Oh, just didn't have the bend on it, did it? And so we end at 0-0. And like I say, I'm actually okay with a draw here. I think... I don't want to say assuming we go out in Portugal because I'm really trying... You can see by the team I've selected here. I really am going to try and win that tie. They'll keep going there, a man down. We can get a result here. I don't like that we have nervous players. That's not ideal. Antonsen. Can we go with good effort? No, that didn't work. Helgeson. Relax, mate. Relax. Now he's confused and demotivated. Hammer. Nervous. You can still improve. There we go. Okay, so third time's a charm. Unfortunately, two of our centre-backs are now... nervous and demotivated, so that's not ideal. We do have Magoma on the bench, but ideally I don't want to use any of the subs. The only ones actually Ndongala we could bring on for some width later on if we are desperate. Lenoki has won that back. Can he play Invicta Jonsson here? He's got a long way. He does have a decent cross on him. We've got players in the middle. Is this a moment for us? Carrison! Oh, his finishing is not good, is it? Antonsen plays it wide for Lenoki, and are we able to get another chance here? I tell you what, you wouldn't want to be sitting at the other end of the... Oh, was that a shot, or was that just an overhit cross? Either way, it was a bit of a rocket. Hammer intercepts it, plays it back to Bjornitsen. And we go from the back. Antonsen. Can he get a ball forward here? He finds Carrison dropping in. It's Helgeson. Helgeson's done brilliantly. Helgeson's in. Helgeson draws a very good save from the goalkeeper. Helgeson is one of the few originals that is still with us. His contract is up at the end of this year, and I don't think he's going to be staying. I don't think there's much interest on either of us part to keep him. Yeah, he's just not playing enough for his liking. And we just have better players, unfortunately, for him. So it's a little bit of a case of it just is what it is. We've got a free kick to defend here. Can we get that away? It's just over the top. I tell you what, we wouldn't want to be playing these guys with 11 men, would we? Because I don't think we'd be doing very well against them. They've just got the one up top now. I wonder, do we have anybody on the bench? Okay, let's get Ndongala on. Let's get him on for Half Pawson. And let's get Charlie Crew on for... who do I want to... Let's take off the man on a booking. Stick Adel Steinson back there. And let's get Hammer in as attacking midfielder. That's fine. And we'll just have a little bit more of a go at... Actually, if they've only got one man up there, we probably don't need... If you just keep playing as an anchor man... You can go back to your ball playing centre back, and that's probably okay then, isn't it? 5 or so minutes to go. Can we get something late in this one? What we don't want to do is concede. It's not been a great game. Certainly not a good one for YouTube. It's 0-0 though. We've done quite well, as you would expect, against 10 men, but ultimately we weren't able to find a way through. And... in terms of the actual league and our chances of winning it, that's not a shocking result. So there we go. We stay 5 points back with still 2 games in hand. Of course, this league season rapidly runs out. 22 games we're going to play. And Well, it's in our hands. It's in our hands again. If we win our 2 games in hand, we will be a point ahead of them. So draw against 10-man Viking up. And pulled groin for half Porsum, and he should be okay. It's one of those, isn't it? It depends a little bit how you look at it. Could we have beaten them, given them down to 10 men? Yes. But yeah, I think it's an okay result. But wait right there. It's the biggest game in the club's history next. It is the 3rd qualifying round of the Europa Conference League. It's the 2nd leg in Portugal. We're tied at 1. Okay, welcome back. Well, nobody expects much from us here. Fans and the board alike are expecting us to lose. We are in Portugal, so it's going to be tougher. 1-1, of course, as I say, is the aggregate score. A 4-2-3-1 formation is what we're expecting from them, and this is the team we're sending out to create history, really, isn't it? So it's Bjornsson in goal, it's Marmot, it is Flo, it's Magoma and Shiba as the back four, Sayas, Crew and Capiello in midfield, it's Oskarsson, Moa with the width, Stefansson up front. He's got 26 goals so far this season. If he can add a couple more here, then we just might find ourselves 1 tie away from the league stage. All right, there we go. We can see the team sheet, and well, what do we make of this? Complacent Orion Flow. What are you thinking of, mate? All right, so we just want to go out there and play our natural game, and he's now relaxed, which is, I guess, fine. You'd rather have them relaxed than tense, wouldn't you? All right, and here we go. Hopefully not for the final time, as my chair is just very creaky these days. But hopefully not for the final time this season, we have some European football. We need to win on the night. The plan somewhat is going to be if we can stop them scoring, if we can keep a clean sheet and then go on and nick a goal ourselves. We're expecting them to be vertical tiki-taka style, so a little bit more forward coming than they were against us when we played it in Iceland. We did actually set a club record for attendance and gate receipts as well in the last game. Now, that's because we weren't playing at our stadium. We were playing at the National Stadium, so we could get more people in and obviously, therefore, get more money in. We've got work here to do defending a corner. Oh, dear. And in the 2nd minute of the game, it's a Shiba missed header. And that is not what we needed, is it? Shiba has come a long way. I mean, I'd almost blame Magoma, unless Shiba has completely missed his man there. So, I mean, it doesn't change too much because we had to score anyway tonight. We didn't have to score, I suppose, did we? Because there's no away goals anymore. What am I talking about? I think was it Dave Mortram saying I've got to stop saying there's no away goals because everybody knows. It's more to remind myself because as you can just see there, I was still thinking that it would be... we had to score, but we actually didn't, and we've been cut apart again, and, well, yeah, we'll try and trap him on the outside now. Bjornsson's been beaten, and we're 2-0 down inside 15 minutes, and in terms of things that we didn't need to happen, going 2 down early is, I'm going to say, top of the list. Marmot and Flo just didn't quite pick up who they were marking there between them, and he's just marched straight in, hasn't he? I mean, there was a debate in the... Not a debate, but whether away goals were a good thing or not in the comments after the last video. I don't know. I mean, a lot of it depends on, if it's going to favour you or not. I can see the argument, like, the thing with away goals, oh, Jesus. It's that a tie could swing really, really quickly. With 1 or 2 quick away goals. But equally, I think when you were playing at home, especially in the first leg, like you just wanted to get out of there. Oh, it's a good header, but saved. You just wanted to get out of there without conceding away goals. And so I do, yeah. I mean, it depends on the game and the tie and how the managers approach it and all those sorts of things. But yeah, I'm curious to see how everybody feels about away goals. Whether you think it's a good thing it's gone or whether you miss it. Because like I say, I don't know. I can see the pros and cons of both, and we've been picked apart again there. And this looks a little bit more like we're playing a Portuguese side now, doesn't it? Here we go. We'll get it wide nice and early there to Shiba. Forward for Oskarsson. Crew. In what could be his last game for us, really, because if he... Well, we might use him in the league. If we are going to go out of the league, out of Europe here, I should say, we just have the league to play for. It will definitely help us, because we'll be able to play our strongest team in the league every game, more or less. Moa, can he win that? He can. Can Stefansson chase it down? Not quite. Marmot should pick it up, though. Moa gets it now, and it gets it nicked off him as well. Crossfield pass. It's becoming a bit of a long old highlight, and what we don't want to do is be on the end of a hiding here. Oh, and that is what is happening. It is 3-0 now. And this looks to have been a bit of a game too far for us, hasn't it? We were brilliant defensively in the first leg. Flow there has got, I mean, Bjornsson has got to do better than that. It's almost given him a vasectomy there, hasn't it, that ball? The question now, I suppose, is do we look to change something? Because as things stand, we're going out anyway. I wonder if we look at going 2 at the back, like this at the back. We'll stick Sayas in there. We could stick somebody forward. We would probably want Capiello in there. Moa, could he play as in the midfield? He's not really, could he? All right, let me think here. Okay, so we have made 2 subs, Karasson and Meyer. Come on, we're just going to play Meyer as a ball winner. He'll probably get sent off, if we're honest, but that's okay. And the other one is Karasson and Meyer on for the 2 wide players, Moa and Oskarsson. What we're doing now isn't working, is that we're getting absolutely picked to pieces. So we'll change it up and just see if we can try and get ourselves back into this. Marmot over a free kick. Marmot has a go, and I tell you what, not a mile away. We'll give them some encouragement. And, I mean, we're doing okay in terms of possession. They've only had 3 shots on target. It's not like they've dominated the game, necessarily, but what they have done is taken their chances, and they've been good chances they've created as well, haven't they? So, if we can score next, as it's going to the realms of you never know. There's, almost. We actually already look a little bit better playing like this, don't we? Flow is there. Can't win the header, though. And Vizela are coming forward again. But we've got to remember, for this team to be here, as that just goes wide, they've either won the Portuguese Cup, and we know there is some very good teams in Portugal, or they finished up towards the top of the Portuguese League. And again, the Portuguese League is not for the faint-hearted, is it? It's a very strong league. So, well, at the top, I think at the bottom there's maybe some dregs, but certainly at the top of it, to qualify for Europe, you are a decent team. So there's a good ball. Karasson is in. Karasson! I don't know if I want him dinking. He can't finish at the best of times. I don't know if I want him doing that. Well, it would be a bit of a kick in the teeth. We've looked decent since the change, and we've got another goal down. 4-0 now at half-time. 5-1 on aggregate. And it is all going a little bit wrong. We will take off Sheba, who's having a bit of a nightmare. The goalkeeper's not having a good game either. We could bring Morty Mortensen on, but I don't know that's going to do his development any good. There's a decent chance. Marmot has another go, and we've pulled one back. It's 4-1. And 5-2 on aggregate. So, from the stand, 6-5, we're going to win 6-5. First chance was blocked by Stephenson. He wanted the assist. That's all it was. He just wanted the assist. Have another go, mate. I'll get the assist on this one. And all's good. So, would you say there's a chance? We've certainly looked better. I'm a little bit annoyed we didn't start this way, to be honest. But let's go with unlucky, because we didn't get... How do I put this? General play, it's not... We weren't under the pump the whole time. Obviously, we've conceded 4 goals and we've been outplayed. But I hope anyway, you guys kind of know what I mean when I say we haven't been completely outplayed. 4 shots on target. All 4 have gone in the back of the net. So it doesn't look great on Bjornsson, but like I say, it's not like we've been completely ripped apart. Here we go with Stefansson for Karasson. Oh, Karason's got a goal. It's 4-2. There's what, 30 minutes still to play. That's not right. There's some time still to play. It's only the 54th minute. And is this going to be one of the epic, the impossible dream comebacks? Of course, the miracle of St. Petersburg at Barlatown is, and I think will always be, the ultimate comeback. But if we could do this. Well, let's do it first. Then we can decide. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, Bjornsson, that's it. Morty Mortensen, on you come, mate. We can't make any more subs, can we? Is that what it's telling me? Substitute. Where's Morty Mortensen? There you are, mate. So there will be no comeback. What is Bjornsson doing? I mean, Marmot can't do anything more to shield the ball for him. And it is 6-3. It is 5-2 on aggregate. Let's try demand more. And unfortunately for us, you can see the momentum from when we made that change was definitely going our way. And like an idiot, we've gifted them the goal that kills off the tie. Magoma wins the header there. And Morty Mortensen sees that over the top. I think we've used up all our subs now too, haven't we? Yeah. Such a shame of all the games for the goalkeeper to just not show up at all for us. This is not the one that we needed it to happen in, is it? So there we go. The European dream comes to an end in Portugal in a disappointing fashion, to be honest. 5-2 on the night, 6-3 on aggregate. Was it? No, it wasn't a good effort, to be honest. I'm not pleased with that result. So yeah, I mean, there's ways to lose, isn't there? And that certainly was not it. Now, we've got a little bit of cash here, which is good. So we've got 86 grand for participating, and then almost $500,000 for going as far as we did, which is a lot more than I was expecting to get, to be honest. So you must get more the further you go, because I have seen in the past, I think if you exited in the first round of qualifying, which I've done in an offline save, which was the whole different thing, but it was like 120 grand. So I thought, anyway, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. We look at the finances, and that has brought us out of the red. We have money in the bank, which means let's go and ask the board for everything now while we still can. And board requests, facility, I don't think we have that much. Can we increase our junior coaching budget? That would be nice. Is there any chance we could go professional? That would also be nice. So we'll ask that as well. I usually need $1 million in the bank at least before they'll do that. And the other thing we could look to do perhaps is with networking, improve youth recruitment. I'd also like an under-19s team of our own, but let's not be too greedy here. But there we go. That will be that. Disappointing to come to an end, but it was always likely to happen, wasn't it? If you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. Let's come back for HK. We've got two teams at the bottom of the league there, which is probably a good place to come back. If we get 6 points there, we'll have a good idea if we need to then show the last 3 games, or if we can just come back for the last game against Fran, which isn't the easiest end. But apart from that, we've got 7th, 11th, 10th, and 12th to end the league off. And then we've got, 5th, 9th, and 6th. So we've got a relatively soft run in. We've got full use of our squad now. We don't have to worry about anything else. Let me know in the comments, are we going to be able to win this league? Or are we going to have a little bit of heartbreak at the end here? We'll find out next time. Don't forget to nominate your players of the year. We'll have to vote on that next time as well. Take care.